We do have, Logan, a new topic. This actually, again, has been breaking, and we wanted to make sure when we announced this, we could really do something about it, the ACLJ. Right. But we were both in Massachusetts. You were in Boston specifically, and you saw the ads running, and we kind of had heard about it.
Yeah, it was a pretty that
the state of Massachusetts has been taking on, and they've partnered with abortion providers in Massachusetts. So the state of Massachusetts is taking on pro-life pregnancy resource centers.
I would be shocked if I had walked around. So I was in Boston on a trip, me and my wife, which we loved the city. It was amazing. We loved the people there. And we're walking around Boston right outside of our hotel, and I noticed there is it would be like on an electric meter or something. There was a billboard, public space, that wasn't hey, check out even Planned Parenthood. It was big letters, avoid anti-abortion centers, using those words. Avoid anti-abortion centers. And I was like, that is crazy. And as we walked more, I saw them again, and I saw them again. And I looked in the corner of it, and I realized, oh, this isn't Planned Parenthood running these ads. This isn't a big pro-choice campaign running these ads. This is the state of Massachusetts running ads against what they call anti-abortion centers. Of course, we call pro-life pregnancy resource centers, PRCs, places where you can go to get free treatment, free health, free screenings, and all the type of things that they offer. They don't offer abortions, but they are usually incredibly run. They usually have doctors running them. And I started looking at this campaign, and I pulled it up on my phone. I went to the website that it said on the billboard, and I was like, I can't believe that this is real, that they are running this campaign, and they have this really in-depth website, not just saying, we think you should go to Planned Parenthood or pro-choice pregnancy centers, I guess, if you will, but specifically saying, we want to shut down, essentially, what they're called anti-abortion centers, pro-life pregnancy resource centers, where you can go and you a lot of times get free ultrasound, free diapers, a lot of those things that they offer at these places.
Yes.
And you start looking at this website, and I sent it to you guys and our legal team and said, we have to be able to respond to this. And it was very quick, because they're interfering in business, that there is ways that we can respond, not only legally, but we're also going to be proceeding in the media. And if they run this campaign, we've got a counter campaign coming, and just wait.
But we want your support. I mean, the more we could, again, the legal side is coming, and the legal side, of course, is coming very soon, and we'll announce that probably this week or early next week. Exactly who we're representing, exactly what we're filing against and filing for, and what we're seeking in that. But there's also the public side of this, which is this is again talking about mis and disinformation. We can fight back, though, right? I mean, we can respond. These are just advertisements. The state has decided they want to do ads this way. Now, the way they're doing it may cause problems for them and the organizations they're working with, because what they're saying is not true about these groups. But we can respond, but we've got to have the resources to respond. These are not cheap media markets to respond. And we're talking about Massachusetts here, and specifically a lot of this in Boston. Yeah, top media market.
One of our YouTube comments just said that they're in Boston. They said the ads are huge on the side of buses. Yeah, they were. And once I saw it, it was like you couldn't turn around and not see these ads.
So now that we know that Massachusetts is funding a media blitz, this state-sponsored attack and misinformation about what they call the anti-abortion centers, it's a mass deception. So we want to use our Life and Liberty Drive to fight back right now with your financial support, Logan. Of course, every donation to the ACLJ, your support is doubled at aclj.org. And while we are launching the multi-pronged legal effort like we do, and we're going to do that, we've got the resources ready to go there, we want to do something different here and kind of take it to the next level to assist the pro-life pregnancy centers in getting their message out in Massachusetts.
Create a counter campaign.
And wherever we see this.
Yeah, and we're going to create a counter campaign. That's going to be rolling out over the next few months. Of course, based on your support, based on if you decide this is something you think is important, will be where we put those resources. So if you feel like this is, because look, here's what we know, because we know that they partnered with this pro-choice group. Yeah, we know that this is the beginning. They've said Massachusetts is the first state to do it, but it's certainly what they hope to roll out across the country. So this is coming for your town as well.
Well, and if you'll remember, in California, we had that campaign that was largely led by Kamala Harris when she was the Attorney General there, where they wanted to force speech of the pro-life pregnancy centers by making them advertise where people could go get an abortion. It was unconstitutional. We fought it. But not only was it there, we knew that was going to be the starting point, and then we started seeing that same type of language pop up in other states, so we had to fight it elsewhere. It's very similar with this. When you see a coordinated campaign, we know they lost that compelled speech angle of forcing these centers to promote where to get an abortion. Now they're using government discriminatory speech against specific centers. And what are we going to do? We're going to fight back there as well.
And Logan, I mean, we will use the resources that we raised during the Life and Liberty Drive through this announcement. Today, moving forward, when we announce the legal action, it'll either be later this week or very early next week. But we want to again announce that exactly for you about how we're fighting back through the courts, but also the counter campaign, as you call it. Yeah. And we'll be able to decide. Is it going to be predominantly web ads? Can we take the ads to your broadcast? Can we take the ads to the local news? Can we, during the local news? Can we put up billboards? Yeah. It's all going to be based on the financial resources we have, which is going to be based on the support we receive through our donors at aclj.org through the Life and Liberty campaign right now.
And we are in contact right now with ad buyers and all those things in these markets, in Boston and the Massachusetts market. I'm seeing comments come in from a lot of our listeners and a lot of our viewers who watch Massachusetts saying, I'm a taxpayer. I don't want my money going to this. I will tell you, some of these, I can tell you from the people I talked to there, they are not thrilled about this either. There's a huge group of people in Boston and in Massachusetts. They may even be Democrat voting liberals, but they are, a lot of them are pro-life Catholics, pro-life, not conservatives, but they're pro-life in general. And I saw some of these have been defaced by some of those people who were claiming that, this was an egregious use of funds by the state.
Well, that is something we're also going to be working on, which is we know the state partnered with at least $1 million worth of resources.
Yeah. We have an ad.
Just show people. This is
we're not running an ad. We're going to show you the ad so you understand how aggressive.
This is what you could see in your local news.
You're seeing it online probably too. Go ahead.
Whether you need pregnancy care or abortion care, avoid anti-abortion centers. They may look like medical clinics, but can put your health at risk. They mislead you about your options if you're pregnant. And they don't offer abortion care.
Learn more and find care you can trust.
Learn more at mass.gov/gettrustedcare.
It is not an obsession with choice. And this is one of those things. This is an obsession with abortion.
You're right, because that's the only option they want. They're going to take away other options. But the only option they want for you is abortion, because
they're saying anti-abortion centers.
The abortionists only make money if you have the abortion. The pro-life pregnancy centers are nonprofits, probably running in the red mostly.
Yeah.
And a lot of volunteers that run those and take turns, running those, whether it's the doctors, the nursing that's provided there. And the resources they have available for people who have decided to have children who are a tough spot economically. So like you said, the diapers, the baby formula, things like that they make available, or just letting people know that if you don't feel like you're at the spot where you can raise a child, we will set you up with the adoption agencies.
Yeah.
It's like Massachusetts acts like they don't fund adoption agencies.
Yeah, I mean, this is from Boston. Cheryl on Rumble said, I'm in Boston. Right? First time I saw these ads was this summer. I was shocked. This is vile even for the ultra blue state. It is shocking when you see it in person. As someone, again, who really enjoyed being there, it was one of those moments of, I don't even want my kids reading this. Give us a call right now, but support the work of the ACLJ. You can do this right now. Your response will dictate how big we take this. Go to aclj.org right now. Make your donation today.